Toastmasters is a journey of self discovery where each speech unlocks the courage to lead and inspire. Hello, everyone. I am Pooja, your host for today's event. And today's topic for discussion is the rise of influencer culture in India, impact on youth and society. In recent years, Indian society has witnessed the meteoric rise of social media influencers whose digital presence transcends traditional boundaries. These influencers are reshaping the way brands connect with consumers and how opinions are formed and shared. Their dynamic content on platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok has resonated deeply with the youth, sparking both admiration and debate. The phenomenon has opened new avenues for creative expression while challenging established societal norms and conventional sources of authority. As a result, influencer culture is not only transforming consumer behavior but also redefining youth aspirations and societal values in modern India. With this, I think we'll follow the tradition of passing the mic to Sir. You can start.
Thanks for giving me chance in the very beginning because sometimes people feel I speak all their topics. I mean all their points. Uh, it's okay. I think I'm lucky today. So two of you remaining now, I think I may cover all your points. I'm sorry. But Pooja has been really serious today. Pooja, I appreciate it, but you can be normal. You don't have to be that serious. Okay. So
No, I'm nothing serious. Yeah.
you have been okay. Let's talk about it later. Anyway, I have positive points as well as negative points to speak here regarding the influencer culture in India and how it is affecting the youth and society. So first thing is it is adding to the. I think let me talk the positive aspects of it. It is adding to the economy. Lot much wealth is created, tax is created. I mean, tax is earned. I mean, jobs are provided in the country, jobs are created. There are jobs getting shut because of automation and AI. At the same time, it has also opened a lot much space for new trends and new jobs, maybe social media, based jobs, video editing, videography, and also digital marketing. So in this way, if you go to see recent estimation is nearly 12 billion. 12 billion uh, kind of market is created in this social media and other aspects. But the problem is, are people really ready to accept it? Because whenever social media aspect comes on discussion, people talk about negative aspects as well as positive aspects. As Indians, we don't usually accept things very easily in the very beginning because we debate on it for hours and hours together, even months together. Then few of us accept it and go on that yeah, it's happening. Some of us like still be skeptical about it. And what is the advantage of this influencer culture is that you don't have to tell people you do that to do this. People get easily swayed. They get convinced easily because of the attention people grab here and the opportunities it opens up. And people just dream of living that very fairy land, jobs or maybe earnings, because so many people mislead, so stating that they're earning in lakhs and crores, but in reality they may not be, but some are really earning. But again, how much it is individual perspective, because unless someone goes through the journey, can't exactly speak how tough it is or how easy it is. So it has been easy, it has been tough for many entrepreneurs or maybe social media influencers. Some have got good journeys, some have got horrible journeys. But again, it has been convincing, not like academics, like, you should study. It is not that tough, because you just make a video, people just follow and just go for reels culture. Or maybe you must have seen even elderly people coming to social media and making reels and dancing. Sometimes it may be a laughing stock, but still, people, even elderly people who otherwise would not be convinced easily are getting into this culture because it somehow it grabs the attention of everybody, and somehow you get a chance to express. I think that is in the basic, and it's in the center because people get a platform to express which they had not expressed earlier. So that is a one of the best way to convince people to do it on their own instead of forcing them as it is done in education, like you must do it. So that's one way, convincing. And next is it has completely disrupted the hierarchy in the society, and the whole society had on the society had the hold on individuals that has been disrupted completely. So people used to control the people because of the jobs or maybe not many aspects, but due to this kind of culture, people are becoming individual and free, and nobody's going to you know control them that badly as they were controlled earlier. In a way, so society is losing its grip, and it is good for individuals to grow as they want. But anyway, it has got positive aspects as well as negative aspects. If people take it negatively, they can go extremely, but it's good in a positive way. Next point is people are able to do things out of the box. Everybody wants to do things differently, wants to get the attention, and wants to be on the top of the list. So they try their best to be, out of the box. Actually, if you take Mr. Beast, he always does different things, and now people are following his trend, and there are many crazy guys online bringing up new content in different ways. They do multiple things, and they just do it for getting the views and likes. But one thing we should appreciate that everybody tries to do differently and a new thing. That's something creativity comes into the society. And still, India has not completely explored the social media platforms or maybe the content. There is a lot much to explore. China has explored in a bigger sense, but India is still growing, and many are believing it is a platform to express oneself. As people believe, as people think about it, then I think still lot much is there for everyone to explore and get through that. So coming to the negative aspects, I will not add more because I think we will cover them a lot in the long run. One thing is it has really affected social media influences to create new content every day. So they are always stressed. They're in the worried and tense situation whether they'll get views or not, whether people appreciate them or not, whether people criticize them. Or so they're always in tension, and that brings them psychic disorder, and sleep issues are there, and health issues are coming up. And one more thing, boring is boring really here. Earlier, uh, you know, people used to be like, okay, 1 minute is left. I'm going to complete. So people used to be like, uh, people could spend half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours just looking at the nature, being somewhere, or be reading a book. But now we can't sit just idle for a few hours, a few minutes. We want to do something, want to do something. But finally, we end up watching something online and being on mobile. Boring is become really boring now. So boring has to be avoided. So we have become the victims of the things which we want to control. We are controlled by it. So with that, I would really end it.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I think next time we shouldn't give you the first chance. Okay, so I think
Why I
now,
covered
ma'am,
all the
you
points
can.
of what? There are many points to be covered.
I don't say no, but the major ones you have.
Yeah. Okay. Next time you give me last chance, but next time I'm the host.
Oh God.
Yeah, ma'am, you can continue.
So yes, when I was going through the topic, what I realized was like influencing and convincing a people on one's opinion is not that easy. And at the same time, everyone can't nail that skill. It's actually a very good skill. But when it is coming to a social platform and that is being delivered into a form of a content where the content creators and the viewers meet, the trust builds. But the issue is here is many people are delivering a content that is inappropriate. For example, when someone by defaultly watches one reel, and because of the algorithm, the same reel which is related to that particular content is getting repeated. So when it is in that phase, someone takes our mobile and by mistake we saw something at some time because of algorithm it's coming up, then it creates an image on us. So this is a small example of a social affecting the society. For example, I came across a news where influencer was taking a video, and by mistake she fell inside the um, pit and she lost her life. So it was a very deep, narrow pit, and she lost her life. So I think like the content is important, the delivery is important, the like, share, whichever they are expecting that need to be coming up for their own future. That is important. But at the end of the day, life is more important. So people should be mindful when they are delivering a content, because content is the key role. The trust is developed there, and the people is influencing the people because of their content. They like the person, they like that particular YouTube channel or Instagram profiles, everything because of their content. So content plays a very key role. And because of their followers and views, they are getting many advertising, um, for example, affiliation marketings, and these things have been done. So when these advertising people approach them for their followers and views for promoting their particular product, some peoples are promoting the product which is not at all a true one, it's a false one. For example, this jobs and these things, without even having a background check, they just come and tell about them, and many people's lost their finance, and there are plenty of people who lost around thousands and lakhs. They are trusting the content creators, and they are going and approaching that particular persons, and they have lost monies, and these are being registered and filed as a cyber case in India. So people who is inside the social media and delivering their own content and delivering their own advertisement is having a big responsibility when they are doing these things. And also, when people is getting into the social media and deciding that they want to be a social influencer, they need to keep it in mind. If they are copying another people's work, it doesn't work there. They have to show their own uniqueness over there. And there is a lot of analysis going here, where they are checking on the time and they are checking on the age, because when they're delivering a content, that content should be having a particular reach, and that reach should have these many likes, share, and comment. So based on that only, they are getting their incomes. So when that is the case, so people are very stressed, tensed when delivering their own content. For each content, they are expecting to have more views, more share, more likes, so that they can get an amount. So it is defaultly creating a mental tension and pressure. The other thing, when a person is going through a content, for example, I'm going through a tough time in my life, and when I was going through the social media content, I see content related to that itself, and I also feel like I'm not good enough to do things, because the content which they are coming up is showing like I'm very less. So this kind of things, where, okay, like for example, it creates an inferiority complex, like I'm not good, they are very good enough. And there are many beauty standards, like these people who are so, these are the young ones and they are looking so pretty, these are the beauty standard, these things are, these cosmetics they have to use, and if they are doing this, they are heroes, like that. A view and vision is being created based on the social media content. So this also creates an inferiority complex, which also makes us stress and emotionally imbalance things in many people's mind. And people who are below 16 or 15 are getting affected more because of seeing these content, and they don't have some reliable thinking for themselves. They think when we are doing this, we are good enough. When we are not doing, and then we are not capable of doing that particular thing what a social influencer is doing, then they are feeling they are not capable of it, capable of anything, and they are taking many extreme decisions. So I conclude my speech by telling that it's okay if you are starting a career in influencing platform and you are able to influence people and you are delivering a good content, that's everything is fine. But one thing is major is your life. And the second thing is uh, risking your life and going into many things and getting caught into a risk and losing your life. That is not an appropriate thing. So make sure you deliver a good content and make sure you also safeguard your life. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So that leaves us with Arman to continue. Yes,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
may.
So, uh, influence culture in India. The influence culture have various impacts in finance and marketing industry. Singularly, the influencer market industries has its own value of 900 crores rupees. And with this amount of valuation, the number of users we have are 518 billion users. And with this number of users we have, our culture, the influencer culture has gained its power, and it's got influenced. It's got uh, gained its power. It got mm, fashionized. Everyone just started to adapt and taking interest on being an influencer. So yeah, due to this, we have now a great influencer culture where everyone wants to be a creator or at least an influencer. And due to this influencer culture have varieties, such like some examples are uh, beauty, fashion, food, fitness, finance, travel. These are some categories that we have in our India. We have some creators, influencers. So yeah, and this number of varieties of influencers we have, influencers and people who consume this kind of media. So um, due to this growth, our uh, due to this growth, our media it also create various jobs. Some are some are video editing jobs, content analysis job, script writing jobs. So yeah, influencer, due to the growth of influencer, we also have seen job employment, and this does not stick within the metropolitan cities. It's also reached in small cities where village peoples and not so much large cities peoples also creating their own videos, becoming influencers and starting their own channels, YouTube channels, Instagram channels, and getting employed on video editing and content creation. So yeah, finance influence culture has grown very fast in our Indian culture, and with it, uh, that's all.
Okay, Arman. So, yes, thank you, everyone. With this, we would end the first part of our Toastmasters event for today. So, ready for part two? Yes, no,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we are ready.
right. So, yeah, following the conventional Toastmasters, so we will be giving you a topic. You will be given time to think about the topic, and you will have to talk about the topic.
Okay.
Not a topic, it's a sort of a question, a kind of question or something that's related to that. All right. So, yeah, sir, your thing is childhood dreams revisited. Which childhood dream or aspiration still lingers in your mind? How does it continue to influence your path today? So, yes, you will be getting about 1.5 minute each of you, and you will get time to prepare. And you can talk for about, I think, 1 to 2 minutes. So, 1 minute you can talk. End of 1 minute, I will inform you. The next 1 minute you can wind up. Yes, and Arman, the topic for you is soundtrack of your life. So, if your life were a soundtrack, which songs would you include, and what defining moments would they represent, or what do those songs represent from your life? And Malarma, your topic is memorable journey. So, share an unplanned adventure or trip that opened your eyes to new possibilities. How did that journey alter your life's course? Yes.
What was my topic? I forgot.
Childhood dreams revisited.
Childhood dreams revisited. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you have any childhood dream that still is there in you, that's still lingering in your mind, and how it has, helped you in your path today.
Okay, may I start?
Oh, 1 minute, sir. Yes, you may start.
You have been so annoying, you know. You have been keeping the time and you have been so strict with the Toastmasters. It is becoming like we are having traditional one and you have been really academician here. So you need to be a little bit flexible.
I am rather happy to keep a cane here next to me.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. Both I said. So, okay, let me start my topic. So, childhood dream revisited. Actually, always I had a kind of dream like I wanted to be really good in technology or maybe something like in the field of engineering, or maybe something creating something. But it didn't happen with me that I didn't get into the tech field or I didn't get into any engineering field. So life always has its own way of surprising us with different elements. So I didn't get through that kind of education to exactly employ what my ideas were. So, but now, as I realize, I didn't get to play with the tools of engineering or maybe tools of machines, but I got life itself to, you know, make it. So it's been really difficult to understand and analyze how difficult it is to, uh, you know, make life without any tools maybe that may be assisting you in creating any new machine in the field of science. It is very easy to create something out of it, but when it comes to life, creating particular thing you want, it may not be that easy. Things won't happen as you please or as you want it. So things always have their own different turns. So I had lot many dreams, but dreams uh, took a different turn or different ways. But still, I would believe things are always possible. Things are always there. Only thing, it may take time, but you should be convinced of doing things, even though it may take time. But I'm hopeful about that. So life is, evolving at the same time. It is opening up in a different way, which I couldn't understand earlier. But as I understood, yeah, we have to make something out of it. But I'm consistent. I'm trying to do that. Dream has been something different today, which I had that day. It was different. So it is full of mysteries. I'm done.
Thank you, sir. So, yes, thanks for taking us to your childhood dream. Yeah. So, Arman, you're ready or you need time?
A little bit time.
Okay. Malarma, are you ready in the meantime?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, based on my topic, my journey to Bangalore is the one has transformed many things in my life. So first thing, 1.5 years I was in work from home, and I was having like I used to sit in my room, I was working, and there was very less like exposure to the outer world. And I was in my hometown. There was no diverse culture. It was very normal, and every people will be having the same mindset. So every people question will be like, "What's next? What you're going to do? You got job. When you're going to settle?" So these are the things. I was like, so I'm the one facing it, or everyone is going to the situation. I was not knowing things, but the journey to Bangalore changed many things in that. The first thing is I was independent. initially I was not independent. So it built me to be independent. And I started exploring things alone, which I have not done before. And when I was exploring things alone, I learned many things from myself. I saw many changes in myself. So, what I feel is this journey has transformed many things, many areas, and it showed me a lot of my um, short areas where I have to improve. And it has shown me the best areas which I was very good, and I was also able to explore many things with that. And also, it improved in many ways, both professionally and personally. So, that helped me to be independent, have an independent thinking. Then I also got a clarity in my own thinkings and stuff. So the journey to Bangalore, I'll be remembering my later journey of my life as well, even after it becomes a memory. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So that was a nice, trip for us also to travel down to your hometown and know how the culture there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Arman, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, listening to Malal ma'am points, I just started my own journey to going from my hometown to Bangalore and viewing things. So, yeah, I feel those things. By the way, let's start.
Yeah.
So, as of me, my the from my childhood for from my childhood to ninth class, I would say my life soundtrack would be melancholy, softcore. I was just enjoying my life, doesn't care about anything. Yeah, I was studying, playing things, and living my life until ninth happened, and after that, I have to shift from my school from another school. After that, my friend got left behind. I got to I got to fix in another environment, try to find new friends. So yeah, all that things happened, and due to that, you can say I became rebel, rebellious. I start to avoid classes from 10th, 11th, 12th. Whenever I got time, I leave class or bunk, uh, leave few classes, and yeah, I used to enjoy my classes. Yeah, play with friends. Also, while the time comes, I was also focused on my projects. I love to do my projects. I was specially focused on my projects, and yeah, but classes no. I got used to bored at classes. Rather than that, I study at my own home. So yeah, after that, 12 happened. I shifted to Bangalore. I move out with my family. And first time I move out with my family, I move almost 115 kilo, 100, 1,115 kilometers, something like that, from my hometown. Moved so far that I have to travel 3 days to get from one place to another. Yeah, that was a big distance for me. I stayed at a PG. I have to share my room with another person who I don't know. I have to live alone. There was no one there who knows about me. So yeah, it was the soundtrack of my that part of my life would be lonely, you can say, because where I stayed at my PG, there was no one there to talk with, no one as a friend, because everyone's were busy on their own life. They were doing their job, they were busy, someone at job, someone was doing something. So yeah, there was no one to talk. I just go around, mm, and into shops for a cup of tea or some park all around. So yeah, that would be lonely. After that, I have came to Devanhali near college, where right now I am staying with my friend. And now my life soundtrack would be adventurous, because right now I'm going as many places as I can, going to fest, going outside, having new stalls, reaching out as many as people as I can, talking to them, and knowing about their life, their point of view, and seeing their aspects of life. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Arman. So probably someday somebody picks these, concepts and turns it into a musical. I think it would be nice. You would really enjoy it.
Melancholy punk, lonely, adventurous. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So with that, we're concluding today's Toastmasters. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, Pooja. It was a good session.
So you can stop the recording.